Welcome back, everyone, to the smartest year ever, our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalist. My name is Gordy, and because it's Food Week, I was just wondering, why is ketchup's origin story so fishy, and why did it used to look like this? Give me 5 minutes, I bet you can work this into conversation today, but first, like and subscribe so you can keep up. I do this every single day. Did you know that ketchup didn't start as a tomato-based condiment? It didn't even start in the West. The earliest version of ketchup came from Asia, specifically southern China and northern Vietnam, where it was known as ketchup, a fermented fish sauce made from salted anchovies, spices, and brine. The word ketchup comes from the Hokkien Chinese dialect and literally means fish sauce. It was more of an umami bomb than what we think of modern ketchup as. Sailors in the 17th century encountered ketchup through trade and brought the concept back to Europe, but without access to the original ingredients, the British had to improvise. By the 1700s, English cookbooks were filled with recipes for mushroom ketchup, walnut ketchup, and even anchovy ketchup. And I'd like to apologize if I'm showing you a pic of mushroom ketchup right now. Yum. These early ketchups were dark, salty, tangy, and fermented. They were used in soups, stews, and roasts. Tomatoes didn't even enter the picture until the early 1800s, and even then it wasn't exactly like Heinz ketchup on a hot dog sort of thing. And I talk about the surprisingly recent addition of tomatoes to European cuisine in my January 8th episode. Yeah, that was my 8th episode ever. And today is episode 254 for reference, so you can go way back then. And the first known tomato ketchup recipe in America came from James Meese in 1812, who, thinking they were aphrodisiacs, described tomatoes as love apples. Meese's version still used spices like mace and cloves, but it had a short shelf life, rotting quickly without refrigeration or preservatives. And love apples, that sounds like a euphemism for something else. But then came Henry J. Heinz. In 1876, Heinz launched his now iconic tomato ketchup. He used ripe tomatoes with higher pectin content and added generous amounts of vinegar and sugar, boosting acidity and osmotic stability enough to eliminate the need for artificial preservatives. He also made it sweeter and more uniform, which resulted in a product that could be mass-produced, bottled, and sold safely to the American public. It became the template for what we now recognize as ketchup, even though the word's older meaning had nothing to do with tomatoes. And it also helped set standards for food safety and cleanliness in commercial food production as well. That's kind of cool. Good for them. Fun fact, Henry J. Heinz created the famous 57 varieties slogan in 1896 after being inspired by an advertisement he saw for a shoe store boasting 21 styles of shoes. And even though the Heinz company was already making more than 57 products at the time, he thought the number had a catchy appeal and it became a permanent part of the brand's identity. Bonus fact, for a while in the 1800s, the word catsup, you saw it spelled down there, was more common in parts of the U.S., especially the American South. I remember at my school back in the day, the ketchup spelled like catsup there. Today, ketchup is largely synonymous with the sweet tomato version, especially in the United States, but globally the word still reflects its weird fermented roots. In parts of Southeast Asia, ketchup can still mean fish sauce. In the Philippines, I thought this was interesting, you'll find banana ketchup. And that was developed during World War II during a tomato shortage. And I'm intrigued, so let me know in the comments if you've tried banana ketchup. I'm not even ruling it out, I'm kind of just interested. I want to know what that tastes like. In the UK, mushroom ketchup is still a thing, usually used in gravies. But yeah, so there you have it. Ketchup started as a fish sauce, spent a century in the mushroom aisle, and then got Americanized into a sugar-laced burger condiment. Go check out my sources. You can find those in the YouTube description. Give me a rate, like, share, subscribe, follow. All those good words. I'd really appreciate it. Go check out the 1-minute version or the short version I do of all of these at Smartest Year Ever everywhere on social media. You can find me. And in the meantime, stay curious and stay clever on our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalists. There's more Food Week coming tomorrow, so I'll see you tomorrow in the Smartest Year Ever.